what's going on? This is Marcus, and today's gonna be a little bit different. I don't know if I'm gonna keep doing this, but we'll see how the response is. So I'm gonna have everything I'm talking about down underneath, so feel free to just shut me up, mute me, pause me, and you can read the rest of the stuff. We're gonna talk about something that I get asked a lot, and this seems like an obvious question, it seems like an obvious answer, but there are some differences that I want to express, and that is, what is the difference between a kettlebell and a dumbbell? So obviously, they're two different tools, and with these two different tools, you can use them for different things. They can be interchanged for certain situations, like in our MTC program, I have people who have used dumbbells, and my online clients who don't have kettlebells or access to kettlebells, we still use dumbbells for cleans and jerks and push presses and snatches and things like that. But, there is a reason I have a line of kettlebells here, that I post a shitload of kettlebell videos, because I believe the kettlebell is superior in many ways to the dumbbell, because for those of us who don't have the time and luxury to be able to train for hours and who don't want to do bodybuilding splits, and nothing against them, but we just don't want to do them, that we can incorporate different lifts, we can incorporate high intensity strength circuits in order to change our bodies. So the ability to transfer from movement to movement is one of the main reasons I love the kettlebell. You got that nice handle on there, so you can transfer from cleans to swings to presses to snatches to rows. You can do all that very, very quickly without skipping a beat, and that is going to make sure your heartbeat jumps up a few beats, and that's going to help you shed body fat much, much quicker. Now you can still do circuits with dumbbells, but that added instability of the kettlebell and the handle and having to move it around and keep yourself tight just adds so many more benefits in terms of just that kind of unconventional strength. And what I think of is, when I think of unconventional strength, it's building your elbow strength, your stability in your shoulders, all these different things that you're not gonna get by using a balanced tool. So dumbbells are great if you want to move up incrementally on certain lifts, if you want to incorporate some bodybuilding movements. Yeah, you can do lateral raises with kettlebells, but it's a lot easier to do them with dumbbells. You can do curls, you can do all that stuff, but save the kettlebells for your ballistic work, your snatches, your jerks, your juggling, your high intensity circuits, and swings. I hate swings with dumbbell. You can't go heavy enough without it being super awkward, so just stick to jump squats or something else, but that's another video. Anyway, so that's one of the main benefits, is the fact that you can move from movement to movement and that you have that instability factor. So you're not going to jump up incrementally as easily, just because most places don't have as many kettlebells as I have, or as kettlebell gyms have. So you're gonna kind of get stuck with a few weights, and you're gonna have to make them work. One of the other things that I love about it is that you can make it more difficult just by turning the bell upside down. I love bottoms up lifting because, again, it builds that grip strength, that forearm strength, that instability strength that you're not gonna get doing dumbbells. So those are the main benefits of the kettlebell compared to the dumbbell, and just the fact that they're much more fun. In my opinion, they are more fun. So, all right, for more, check out embodypro.com and get yourself on a program, and let's start changing our bodies. Let's get stronger together. Let us help you, because that's all I want to do. All right, see you on the next one.